Hey guys, today my boys and I are out at Suson Park. I'm going to be doing a little bass fishing. My lure of choice right now is going to be this frog. Let's see if I can catch some fish.
Wind the frog!
Right now my strategy is to work the edges of this pond. Well, it looks like there are quite a few people on this side of the pond, so I may work my way back around the other side. Like I was saying, I'm working the edges. I expect that's where the bass are going to be in the spring right now. They're going to be spawning. I was out here yesterday, didn't catch anything, but I did have one decent hit. Unfortunately, the fish missed it. I was using a buzz bait. Not so much this lake right here, but on the other two lakes on the back side of the park, there's a lot of algae, moss, and all this scum and stuff all over the water. That buzz bait got hit right on the edge of that stuff, so that's why I'm using this frog, because it's not gonna catch all that muck and stuff like the buzz bait was doing. I expect this bait to be a little bit better on top of all that stuff, so that's what I'm hoping on. Hopefully this thing actually works.
He's out to kick some butt.
Catch anything yet, buddy? Yeah? Nice, good job. What'd you catch?
I think it was a sunfish.
Yeah, like a bluegill?
It looked like orange on
Oh, then it was probably a green sunfish, maybe a hybrid. Cool, buddy. All right, so Owen's caught something. What you got there? You got a little frog? Yeah, he's got a little plastic frog on there on I think it's a 1/16 ounce jig head. And so far, he's the only one that's caught fish. Granted, we've only been here 5 minutes, so he's off to a hot start.
You beginner luck.
Oh, something just went boop. It was right in front of the frog. It wasn't even on the bait. Come on, bud. Missed him. Missed him, and now I got a good old mess on the end of my rod here. Good Lord heavens, help me.
Nice execution.
You're doing terrific.
All right, there we go. Got it untangled. We are back in action. Oh, there's one. Got one. Yes, sir. Oh, that's a big old bass right there. Nice. Ooh, that's what I came out here for. Oh, that is a really nice bass. That is a really nice bass. See if I can flip him out of the water. Yeah, sir. All right, guys, this is what I was hoping for tonight, and it paid off. Got ourselves a nice, I'd say 2-pounder, maybe 3. I'm sure y'all are gonna let me know how wrong I am in the comments. But that right there, for this pond, is a beautiful largemouth bass. Give you guys a better look at her, and I'll let her go. Here you go, man. Whoa, there it goes. So we have completed our trek around the front lake. We are on the back lake now. There are lots of people back here, so we're gonna take our time with the space that we've got. And my retrieval strategy with this frog, when I cast it out, like right now it's in clear water, what I'll do is I'll let it sit there for several seconds just in case a bass is interested in it right off the bat. And if nothing hits it, I'll just kind of twitch it back, almost like that frog is kicking, and then I'll just let it pause like the frog is resting in the water. And I'll twitch it a little bit more, just slowly reel it in. Whenever you're fishing a frog, you can definitely vary up your retrieve, but this is usually the retrieve that I start with. And then whenever I get to these like little pockets of vegetation, whether it's lily pads or like this mossy slimy crap, sometimes I'll just let it sit there like it's resting. Other times I might try to shake up the vegetation a little bit, just twitching that rod all over the place just to kind of get those bass stirred up under there, get them pissed off. I heard thunder too, but I haven't seen lightning. So once we see lightning, then we're leaving. Was that lightning? All right, let's go.
3 days later.
Well, you guys may have thought I was done with the video after that thunderstorm, but negative, Ghost Rider. I am out here at Corala Park to finish up this video. I know there are some good bass out here, so let's go catch them.
If you could just go ahead and make sure you do that from now on, that would be great.
Here's the unfortunate thing right now. I do believe everyone and their brother is out here fishing. It is a beautiful day out here, so I can't say I blame them. However, that is going to limit how much I can fish, and fishing my favorite spots appears to be a no-go right now because everybody's fishing my favorite spots on this lake. So we're just gonna have to make do with what we can get. We will try this spot first. Once again, I'm going to be working parallel to the bank, staying within, I'd say 10 feet at least, but probably a little bit closer than that. Particularly, I'm going to be targeting the shallow areas where I think bass might be staging for the spawn. I've only got a little more than an hour to fish because my boys are over at youth group and it's going to take me a little bit to get back over there, so it leaves me about at most an hour and a half of fishing. Move on, so we'll find another spot. Oh, look at this, guys. Got some juicy lily pads over here. Oh yeah, I like the look of this. Just slowly making that frog's way through that patch of pads right there. You're going real slow, like me just pulling it through this stuff is causing enough commotion, I think, that should get any bass that's in there stirred up into potentially taking a hit. Got him. There we go. Nice. Oh man, that is a nice fish. That is a really nice fish. There we go, guys. Beautiful 2-pound bass. We're gonna let her go. So the other day, someone was asking me on Facebook, because I had posted a picture of a bass that I caught, what exactly I was using as far as like line and whatnot. The line that I'm using here is 50-pound braid, Power Pro, and I've got a little bit of a leader on there. I really like going with that heavy braided line like that. The Power Pro is probably at least right now, it's my favorite brand of braid. The reason why I like it is braid has a smaller diameter as far as the poundage compared to fluoro mono. The line diameter for this 50-pound braid is about the same diameter as 12-pound mono. I'll put that on there for fishing around heavy stuff like this, that one, if my lure ever gets snagged, it's got a lot of backbone in it to get that lure out of there. But also, when I get hooked into a really good fish like I did earlier, I can just yank that guy out of there. I have a lot better chance of cutting through all the vegetation and landing the fish. That's my strategy as far as using this really heavy braid around this vegetation.
Time is running out.
I probably would have spent more time at that spot, but I've only got about 40 minutes left, so I'm gonna see if I can work more of the bank here, find more fish. Guys, I really hate myself because I just had an audio failure on an awesome catch. I'm going to talk you guys through what happened. So I'm casting up along this wall right here. I cast off to my left, had a missed hit. But don't think it was that big of a fish, but dadgummit, I missed him. Fish jumped up, I wasn't exactly looking, and by the time I set the hook, the thing was gone. So a few casts later, I cast along the same wall to the right. Up against the wall, I think I had one flick of the rod and boom, he was on. Had a really good hookup. I fought the thing for a solid minute at least. It was giving me a really hard time. It was working me around all the way to a down tree. It got briefly wrapped up in one of those limbs, wrapped around a twig. I was afraid that that thing was just gonna, take tension off the lure and then pop off the hook. Thankfully it didn't. I broke it free, and as I started to reel it in, I didn't need the net because I was able to hoist it out of the water. It is by far the best fish I've caught for the making of this video. I'm guessing it was around 3 pounds comparing him to the fish I've caught previously, but this was a heck of a way to cap off the video. I'm really sorry that I wasn't able to provide you guys audio of the actual catch.
Apology not accepted, moron.
Safe to say these frogs catch big bass. Unfortunately, I got to get out of here, but if you guys enjoyed this video and want to check out others on my channel, I'll leave you a couple of options to pick from right here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.